Hi there, Leo. How are you doing today? Welcome to your reading. And this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node, or if you've got very strong Leo placement in your birth chart, in your natal chart. So let's have a look at what Spirit want to bring forward for you today. We're going to be looking at your current pathway and get Spirit's guidance on what's happening and some words of wisdom from Spirit and your pathway forward, just to help you move through anything that feels a bit sticky right now, or that you might be unsure about, or just need some positive reinforcement on whatever comes up from Spirit. So let's have a look at what Spirit wants to start with for you today, viewer. What are we starting with? Okay. Enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. It's all about staying present right now. There's lots going on, and it might not make sense. It might be like there's some pieces of the puzzle here, some pieces of the puzzle not here, but it will make sense. Spirit just said eventually. So I feel like there's a fewer there's a few things happening where like it's like, well, why is this happening? If that's happening, it's like it's like you if it was a synchronicity, you'd say, hold on a minute, there's no synchronicity there, so I won't go down that. We won't go down that road. But it's not that. There's just it's odd pieces of the jigsaw puzzle coming in first before it all starts to make sense. But Spirit's saying just enjoy the journey and take the pressure off yourself. There's no pressure. There's no pressure right now. And we've got rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. So there's this creative, so you're moving from perhaps being in a very kind of masculine mode, not male, female, but like our masculine and doing center, or doing an action taking energy, into the feminine energy, the creative energy, the passionate energy, the Venus energy. This feels very Mars Venus energy. And it's like what you are attracted to, what you're attracting in, things that you're feeling like you want to take action towards, things that that don't kind of resonate, some things that you might have done in the past that you don't really want to do anymore. This is really about discovering what your passions are. This could be a hobby, this could be sparks in a relationship somehow, or new relationship, or if you're single, this could be you wanting to go out and start a relationship, whereas you weren't um, particularly bothered about that before, perhaps. But you're starting to get these sparks and these kind of tingles of desire for something, or towards something, or this interest in something, or this love for something. It's like sparks, but I'm just seeing like sparks. King of Swords, knowledge. Okay, what else do we need to know right now with this energy? What else do we need to know with this energy? Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles. I'll flip these around in a second. Page of Wands, invention, yes. It's like you don't want somebody, Queen of Swords. We've got the King and Queen of Swords, independence and knowledge. Is there anything else here? Anything else for the viewer, please, Spirit? No, thank you. Okay. This, there's a pairing of something. This could be a relationship. This could be a job, a business partner. There's a pairing of something, you and your passion, your hobby, an opportunity. But this is the masculine feminine balance. This is the, the Venus Mars balance. So this, it's like you are reaching the top of your knowledge base, or you've been working really hard at learning something, at really understanding something, and now you're kind of ready to go alone, or you're ready to do it authentically. You're ready to do it in truth, like a bigger truth, even not just truth, but like a bigger truth. Somehow, somehow something bigger. You've been very defensive up to this point. Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles. You've been a bit defensive up to this point. I feel like people haven't necessarily understood your motives, your desires, your maybe haven't got the support that you would have wanted to get on this journey so far, but that it's almost like it doesn't matter anymore, because this is your journey, this is for you and you alone. And you're doing something very differently with this Page of Wands, and this is exactly this rediscover, because you're rediscovering, you're at this early stage, you're practicing, you're testing with the page energy. You're kind of playing with something to see what it feels like, to see what it looks like. It's a really lovely energy, a very innocent energy, very kind of like childlike explorer energy. Really wonderful. Okay, yeah, like a play. There's a playfulness happening here. It's very fifth house, very Leo energy as well. That's coming through. Okay, let's see what energy is surrounding this. What energy is surrounding this situation for you? Magician in the mirror. Yeah, it's kind of like time to make magic happen. This is like the magician energy. It's time to it's time to play. We've got the thinking man, cornucopia. Yeah, this is about you just wanting everything that's in your desire. We've got financial constraints, and we've got the thinking woman. I'm not surprised to see that with this, because swords is all about the mind, thinking. It's the air element. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Anything else? I feel these two as well. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So this, it doesn't have to be the sign. You could have those signs prominently in your energy, but it's also the opposite. So in terms of the astrology and the elemental kind of the what binds some of the elements with water, with air and fire. Fire literally needs air to burn. So it's like this is, you're getting more kind of good air, good fresh air that will ignite a fire and help a fire to become like big and warm and strong and powerful and wild. um and it's this perfect combination of the right air quality and the right passion, and that helps you move forward. But we've definitely got some magic happening. I love this. We've got magic happening. It's when you combine all of these forces, it's when you combine your ability to go into thinking from a feminine perspective, thinking from a masculine perspective. We're talking about energy, not gender here in any way. This is the energy that we all hold inside, our doing and our being. And this is the balance of those energies, and when to draw on one, when to draw on another one. And that's when you start to make magic, being able to go between the two. And we've got financial constraints and cornucopia. So where things might have felt really tight financially, or resources, perhaps, if this isn't finance, other resources. But I feel for a lot of you this is particularly financial. This, you're going from worrying about finances. For some of you, it could even be like worrying about where like the food bill money is going to come from. And really, for some of you, this is very, very tight. If this isn't the case for you, it's the money in order to pursue a passion. So the money to buy a musical instrument, the money to buy painting equipment, the money to buy or to go on courses for learning something. This is, it's like you've had a financial block which is going to be removed. Okay, and you will find your way out of this block yourself. I feel like this is going to come from you with the Queen of Swords, King of Swords, and thinking man, thinking woman. I feel like you're going to come up with a strategy to be able to sort the finances out, or to how to get more money, or how to reorganize your money. We've got the garden in the gate and woman holding a heart. So just moving away from what you know, what you're familiar with, into something that is really fulfilling on a heart level. And this is the feminine energy. So it's really following the desire, the dream, the passion. It's following that feeling and then taking action. Nice. This is like really very powerful energy when it comes to like your own fulfillment, your personal fulfillment. But let's have a look at your spiritual pathway. What do we need to know about your current spiritual pathway? What is coming up, and where are you at right now? Spiritual journey for the viewer, please, Spirit. Okay, where are we? Thank you. We've got light seeker, light quest, visionary, mental strength, and resilience. There's a lot of mental coming up here. So this is there, you seeking the thing that is true and fulfilling for you. This is you being like staying in the light. This could be healing for some of you. Like this creativeness could be something spiritual, but it's like you're on a mission, but it's like the most amazing mission. And what else do we have? Language of light, rediscovery, humble wanderer, and communication. Could be a very deep spiritual pathway. You could be doing something that's healing, holistic therapy, something to do with your passion in spiritual or creative. This could even be teaching for some of you. What else? Threes might be important too. We've got 21 and 18. And light body. Independence. Wow. Independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. So anything that was restricting you from moving forward into this kind of abundance cornucopia is going to be removed. You're going to work out how to remove that, I feel, or you're going to take really good action on how to do that. But there's this independent feeling. It's like you're ready to take on the world, like absolutely ready to take on the world here. Nice. Courage, power, a lot of energy. Actually, no, I'm not going to go there. Let's have a look at some advice and just some guidance to help you navigate this spiritual journey. What do we need to know about the spiritual pathway for the viewer, please, Spirit? Thank you. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Hermit, retreat and recharge. Shaman, trust in higher forces. Autumn, release the old and rest. Okay. So with everything that's going on, remember to keep your emotions, the awareness of your emotions there. So don't, I feel like this is spirit saying, don't get carried away, don't run away and stay in your head. It's keeping everything connected, all of your elements connected, all of your, like your emotions, your mental, and your thinking, your knowledge base, your passions, your desires, and your kind of earthly possessions. So all four elements, and keeping everything connected. And we've got shaman, trust in higher forces. So trust that the right thing will come to you at the right time. Trust in your spirit guides, trust in your spirit teachings as well for a lot of you. And hermit, retreat and recharge. So I feel like this is getting away from the monotony of life, having something spontaneous, having something playful, or more of that stuff, because that's where like it's almost like this ingenious idea comes out of this space, this creative space, this playful space. And autumn, release the old and rest. So there's definitely some rest that's needed here, some ancestral healing we've got already. Ancestral healing, with independence brings comfort. So there is some, with the hermit energy, this is the journey, the purposeful journey of going it alone in some ways. So I feel that that's very strong for you. Something you need to go and do on your own. Could be a class, could be travel for some of you. But I feel for a lot of you, this is a passion. Anything you've ever wanted to do, now is the time to do it. We've got the Eight of Swords. Feeling trapped like you can't, perhaps. Knight of Wands. This is really like doing well in your passions. Page of Cups. Seven of Swords. Hmm. Um, don't let what other people might say or their fear become one of your fears. Just completely go underneath the radar. If somebody's like, oh God, no, I wouldn't do that if I was you, and oh, that's stupid, would you want to go and learn how to fly a helicopter for? If that's the thing that you want to go and take lessons for. um it's like, don't just laugh, just say, oh, do you know what, I just fancy it. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody. I don't feel like that would be a problem for you, but just be aware that, just brush it all off. But whatever you do, you're going to excel at really quickly. I feel like that's a gift of yours anyway. And we've got the Seven of Swords. Just stay under the radar, do whatever it is that you want to do without worrying about anybody else. Really, now is the time for that. It's like almost like spreading your wings. Four of Swords. Yeah, rest. Take some rest. Don't burn the candle at both ends, is what Spirit's saying. Keep some of your energy. What else do we need to know for the viewer? Yes, don't burn the candle at both ends. Temperance. Everything in moderation. Okay, so don't. Some of this. Do you know when you've got an idea? I mean, I get like this. Like when you've got an idea and you're like, oh, that's so exciting, and then you put all, like, you get up early to work on something, and then you go to bed late to work on something, and like all your energy is consumed by this thing that you feel really excited about. Don't not feel as excited, but don't burn the candle at both ends and exhaust yourself, because you won't be able to continue with that. It needs to be sustainable. And yeah, just keep working hard and pacing yourself. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. But there is an adventure here. There's like spontaneity, there's playfulness, there's balance. This is really being able to know when to use the masculine, the feminine with this temperance energy. So when to lean into one, when to lean into another, when to step back from everything and be neutral. This is really being able to play with your own energy, as well as being able to create something through play. And step back and look how far you've come. You've already acquired a lot of knowledge somewhere, and you're like doubling down on that, on your life experience so far. Amazing. There's a really positive financial and fulfilling pathway up ahead for you here. I'm very excited. I'd love to know what you're going to do this, because it feels like this, whatever you're doing, is would make other people happy just by watching you do it. Do you know when somebody's so passionate about painting or about carpentry or something, or it could be anything, when somebody's so passionate about something and it's wonderful to watch them or just to hear them talking about it, that's what I feel like you're going to be doing. Okay, so we're going to get some final messages of guidance from Spirit here. Okay, we've got hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. So this could be really uh, allowing ourselves to go down the road that we want to go down. Okay. And we've got purity. Always trust the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart, and within it, you will find the answer to your question. So if there's something you've been asking, and it could be to do with this financial constraint, it could be to do with what's been making you feel in any way kind of like in a defense mode or feeling insecure in any way, it's just this really is going within and just asking what your heart wants. What does your heart want? This is not about rationalizing anything right now. Your thinking and your mind is about problem solving. Um, it's not about uh, it's not about the solution. The solution comes from your heart space, and that Spirit's been very strong in that through the reading. I want to get one more for you here. There we go. Did another one flip there? No. Okay. Fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. This is your play. This is you believing in things that don't exist, believing in the fantasy, believing in what could be possible, and then kind of allowing that to influence you and to think outside the box and to kind of open up your mind, your awareness, your heart space, your energy, that then helps with whatever it is you're working on, whether that's a project, a writing something, a book. It could be something musical. It could be in a relationship. It could be in any area of your life. But it's about being open and allowing the impossible to become possible through your sense of adventure, of play, of creativity, and courage as well here for you, Leo. A lot of courage. And there is definitely something happening for you positively. Definitely this positive um, wish coming true almost. Okay, viewer, I will leave the reading there for today. Thank you for watching with me as always, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.